sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You. Sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light. Like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing out this mic. New to this shit. Hello, hello, hello. Testing out this mic. New to this shit. Alright, I think we good. I think we good. Alright, alright. Sorry, you guys. Gotta make sure I can hear this shit on the stream so you guys can hear me clearly. Alright, so let's put this camera on, so y'all can see your boy. Bam! Hey, what's up? What's up? Yo, so if y'all don't know who I am, my name's Vic. As you can see on the display and all that stuff, this is my channel called Vic's Point. Alright? Me and the fellas are trying to get together. They work. I don't. Unfortunately, I'm on injury reserve list. But we're just trying to come up with a schedule where, we can get together, especially as you guys can see as a title. Let's talk about NBA. We'll talk about basketball. I don't know much about football, but we'll talk about sports. But if you know me, basketball is my shit. But so it's the same for the other guys as well. Again, we're just trying to get our equipment. We're trying to make sure everything is good. Make sure that you guys can see all of us in one screen. Hopefully we can share a screen so we can watch some highlights. We're just trying to figure it out. So, if it looks like shit, sounds like shit, hey, give it some time. Alright? We ain't rich, we ain't famous. We're just trying to do something that we enjoy, we love, and to be honest, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who can relate to certain topics or certain opinions that we have on certain topics, and just have fun. We also game too. I'm mainly on that NBA 2K, but I'm not on that grind like other people. Even though people think that I play 24/7 when I really don't. Because if that was the case, I'll be at level 40, but they don't know about that. But yeah, me and the fellas, we just game just to have fun, and we definitely are very competitive with one another. I don't like to score in the game. I'm more of a defensive player, but there's players out there who get upset because I get more steals, more blocks, more rebounds. Listen, it's just a game, Also, just starting off, I have a kid, so there's probably gonna be times where I gotta go, cause if not, listen, the wifey be watching when she's supposed to be working, but she on my ass. So trust me, I got my phone. She'll text me. She'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing live? Where's my son? Listen, right now he's taking a nap, so calm it down. All right, it's okay. He's good. I gave him the milk. I changed his diaper, wiped that ass. He's straight. He's good. All right, so it gives me a little bit of time to get my setup set, watch some highlights, talk about it, get on this grind, because apparently Twitch has this program where they're helping small streamers, especially in that category, that in sports category, pretty much. So, I saw that and I said it to the fellas, and hopefully this is an opportunity for us to get things going. I'm going ahead and starting off. We're trying to come up with, a name for ourselves, and I know one of them has already a channel, and the other one is on his way. He's working on his shit. So give it some time. This is like I said, we're starting off, so I mean, be patient, give us some time. We're gonna run through technical difficulties, of course. On this platform, on the sports category, we can only, it could only be about sports. Can't, it's not like I could play a game under this category. So, but there's gonna be times where I would definitely love to stream my gameplay as well. So that'll be, keep an eye out for that. So make sure you follow and turn on your notifications just in case if I do go on and you want to catch me. I try to make clips here and there because I know ain't nobody trying to watch a whole gameplay. Trust me, I'm the same way. But I understand, watching funny clips here and there, which takes a lot of time to edit, so that takes time as well. But this is more like to begin an intro, just to get a feel, making sure it sounds right. Like, I apologize if you overheard in the beginning. Like, I had my phone over here on the side, just trying to make sure that you guys can hear me. I'm hoping nothing got disconnected. Hopefully everything goes well. I definitely just want to, like give a intro on what it is really, and I mean, as you guys can see, names right there, Vic. Coming up with Vic's point is pretty much just like my own point of view on certain aspects of the game, how the game is being played. Especially this season, there's a lot going on, and I'm just trying to find a way where I'm not too behind on talking about certain highlights of the games of the night before. As you guys can see, I don't see why it's not up there. I had the NBA, the score on the bottom, but I guess I don't have it here. But I have it on the other scenes that I have saved here. You see, already fucking up. That's fucking crazy. But hey, this is how you learn, right? You make mistakes, and then you figure it out, and then whatever. But yeah, let's talk about the game. And I've been trying to post highlights or try to do this, but already recorded and then editing it as much as I can and then putting it on YouTube. But here for this certain program or for Twitch or whatever, they're recommending that you stream for a good amount of hours, at least in a month's period, which I definitely could do, and so can the fellas. More so me because I'm hurt. Well, I'm not hurt. I sprained my ankle. Doesn't sound like shit. Maybe I sound like a bitch. I ain't complaining about it. It's unfortunate that I'm hurt, but I don't, listen, I get to stay home, take care of my son, which I love and appreciate. It sucks because obviously I'm not making the money. Obviously you get a certain percentage because it's workers' comp or whatever. So I'm at home. I've been trying to build up a setup. I've been trying to do this for a minute now, and me and the guys lately have been talking about trying to get things going, especially in talking about sports. I mean, mainly it's gonna be basketball, of course. I mean, that's what we know. But one of the other guys knows about soccer. Other guy, I don't know what the fuck he knows. I'm just kidding. He knows about basketball, and it's just we have different opinions. We have different backgrounds, and putting it together, could be entertaining for other people. So we're just hoping that we're gonna continue to do this regardless, whether we get a fan base or not. Basketball is gonna be around forever, and the love especially for me, coming from me, the love that I have for the game is just ridiculous. It's just I can't explain it. I really can't explain it. I mean, I have the damn thing tattooed on my arm, basket with a circuit board around it, pretty much. Signifying like this is the core, even though it should be right here, but I'm just saying the core of your arm is right here in your elbow. And it's supposed to, the circuit board is supposed to connect. This is supposed to be my basketball arm, is my shooting arm. So it's a work in progress, just like this. It's a work in progress. So hopefully, you guys will be patient, will understand, and give us some time and feedback. I mean, we're open to that, of course. So feel free to, if you guys know about Discord, I know I'm trying to set that up. So if you know about Discord, hit us up. I know we're gonna try out the Zoom, see if there's a way where we could all come together and then have our reactions, and then also have another screen of like the highlights, which I get from YouTube. I mean, once the game is done and over with, the next day there's NBA highlights of the game on YouTube, and that's pretty much what I've been doing so far. So I'm hoping that it looks clear, it looks good, it sounds good. I'm not too loud, I'm good. So again, please let me know in the comments, in the chat, or whatever. If I'm too loud, let me know. Trust me, if y'all game with me, I'm loud. I mean, ever since I had my kid, I had to kind of like lower it down. I mean, even though I be loud at times and the missus be hitting me up, she be like, yo, shut the, listen, I try my best, but a reaction is a reaction. Is how I am, and the guys know it, and hopefully you guys will get to know me soon. If not, you can go on my YouTube channel and watch some of my highlights. I mean, we got some funny shit, and I'm not just saying it because it's my videos, but it's our videos. Like, without them, it wouldn't be as entertaining as it is. So trust me, it's not. I wouldn't be able to do this shit alone, for real. Them guys make it even more hilarious because some of them are more like laid back and chill. I'm the more loud and obnoxious one and the asshole pretty much of the group. And then there's the one that just doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, again, if you've seen my videos and you know me, you know what I'm talking about. And I also have another buddy who's on the grind as well. Crazy talented on Call of Duty. So make sure y'all check him out. And Famous Flakes with a Z at the end. Dude is dope. Dude is really, really dope. So I hope you guys get to check him out. He's been building his setup. The dude got a better setup than me. Dude's on a keyboard and mouse, which I would never ever do. Hell no. So whoever plays keyboard and mouse, I'll give y'all props for sure. for sure. Because that yeah, I don't know how the fuck y'all do that shit. Hell no, fuck that. But kudos to you guys. Cause I ain't doing that shit. I don't care if y'all whoop my ass just because I'm on a controller. I don't care about that. Nope. So, anyways, let me get going. Let me get started. I'm not leaving because little man should be knocked out. So, babe, if you're watching, he's sleeping. All right, so calm down. Anyways, so there was a couple games last night. Today is the 15th of November, so just in case this video's up, and I know I have my video set where it stays up for like a couple of days. Listen, I don't think anybody's gonna be watching this over, which is okay. I don't really care. But I definitely want to get into the highlights, and I just want to make sure that it looks good, it sounds good, everything's set up right. You guys can hear me, you guys can hear the game. Um, so the first game, again, feel free to let me know what y'all think. I mean, I can go off and just like read off. Like I said, I would have had the score on the bottom of the screen already, so you guys would have already known the score of the game. And listen, I'm not watching all these games every night, like all at the same time. Like, I don't got that NBA League Pass where I got 100 channels watching all the games all at once. I don't got that. Listen, I'm not there yet. Where I gotta have 100 monitors playing each different game. I'm not there yet. So give it some time. So my idea is on the bottom of the screen, as you guys see here, I would have the score scrolling through. Okay, so you guys will see today you guys will see the scores of last night's games. And so I'm hoping that whatever time I have to be able to do this every day, I will have that up there. So watching the highlights, I mean, if you guys want to watch the highlights then see the score, then I guess I won't post it. But I mean, my thing is, like, watch the game, watch the highlights. Like, we're not watching the whole thing. We're just watching the highlights. Because if we watch the whole game, we'll be here forever just watching one game, all right? I want to try to get through I want to get through all of them. And, I mean, I don't want to pause the game. I want to just let it play through, make comments here and there, react or whatever. I mean, listen, I'm just going to do me. If there's a point in time where I go ahead and pause it just to say something real quick, it is what it is. I mean, there's no time limit. But I mean, if my little man gets up, I gotta go. Because if the wifey's watching, I'm about to get my ass whooped. All right, don't report it. Don't report it. Please don't report that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, she's got a reason to, like, hey, the baby's crying or whatever, baby's up, whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do, because if she got home and baby ain't fed, y'all ain't gonna be seeing me for a while. But yeah, other than that, hopefully I got it set up so when I switch over to the highlight scene, hopefully it picks up the window, and then I can play it and we can watch it, and hopefully everything's good there. So let's see if this shit works. Okay, it's kind of small. I wonder why. Let me see. Okay. All right. I mean, it's centered. It shows that it's centered on the screen, so I'm hoping that's good. If I do full screen, I'm not gonna be able. I mean, I got, like I said, work in progress, but I'm just hoping that this is straight. All right. Well, anyways, I don't care if any of this is showing, because honestly, like, I don't want to get copyright or whatever, or get the shit. You see how the scoreboard is? You see how I have the score on the bottom? That's what I was talking about. That I should have had that set up on the last scene or the last screen that I have saved. But like I said, it's a work in progress, so trying to figure this shit out. Like I said, be patient, please. Whatever. I don't care if y'all talk shit, whatever. I don't really care. It don't bother me at all. But I'm just hoping that you guys can see the game. I mean, if I stretch it out, I don't know. I don't want to fuck this up. Let's see this. What the fuck was that? Oh man, some weird shit's going on. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get this to fit the screen, but you know what? If I do that, what's gonna happen is It's gonna probably look blurry. I'm hoping. Let me see how it looks on my phone. I just wanna see what you guys are seeing, you know? Gotta hear myself. Okay, hold on. And I gotta put this up a little bit so you guys can see. There we go, like that. Listen, I'm gonna do it like this for now. If someone knows how to, you know, mess around with this shit, then feel free to hit me up. Let me know what's good. And tell me what I'm doing wrong, or how can I make this so, like, if I stretch it out, it doesn't look blurry, because that's what I don't want. I want this shit to look clear. So, hopefully, you know, it works. So yeah, so as clearly you guys can see the Hornets in the center, right here in the center. So this is the Golden State Warriors versus the Hornets. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, I have the score down there. Charlotte won, but I seen I mean, I didn't see this highlight. I just know, like, on SportsCenter they did they showed like actually I don't even think it was SportsCenter. Actually, I think it was on TikTok that someone like posted like the last couple seconds of the game, because I guess it was really, really close. So I think it came out to the end, I guess. But you know, listen, we're watching, you know, obviously you guys can see 10 minutes of this, so hopefully you guys are still with me then. If not, thanks for coming through. And like I said, I mean, not everybody wants to sit here and watch this, but I got the time. And, you know, like I said, there's a lot going on this NBA season, and a lot of things happened before the season started. And, you know, like, listen, the Hornets, I thought the Hornets did well last year. I'm expecting them to make it to the playoffs and make a push like the Hawks did last year. I think they're gonna surprise people. They're definitely really talented. Maybe they miss, like, I don't know, maybe they need like a big. And honestly, they'll be straight, like a threat big. I really think that they will be a tough team to beat. But anyways, I don't want to get into all that. Let's watch some highlights. Let's oh man, I hope this is not too loud. But hopefully we can watch
Golden
this.
State, the top-rated defense in the NBA.
The Warriors too. I think they lost
the third
one
least
game.
amount of points.
So the Warriors
Power
are nice.
dribble inside, finds LaMelo in the corner.
LaMelo.
Yeah. First bucket of the game for the
that
Hornets.
three ain't always gonna be consistent. That's for sure.
Every single game they've won by double figures.
Golden State's really, really good, man.
I
mean, and they're not even playing with Clay. That's the. See, LaMelo ain't making that. Watch him make this though. That's a smooth little release there.
Mason does a good job of battling.
And we know Curry.
Offensive
Watch this.
just
I'm about to say.
scramble mode for the Warriors.
We're watching highlights. You know, he pulling a three.
Jordan Poole.
There's a lot of talks about him. He's doing. I mean, listen.
Shot clock is at 5.
I can't right now. I can't tell you everybody's name that I know of these guys coming in the league. I mean, listen, I know them like everybody else. I mean, listen, if you're a true fan, I guess you know from the 15-man roster on the team, right? Great, good for you. But I mean, listen, ain't nobody talking about the last man who made the roster, right? But Miles Bridges, you know, let's do a slam dunk. Artiste, Terry Rozier, Celtics. I mean, I don't know why they didn't keep his ass up there. Alright, let's do it. I'm over here talking about his shooting his three, and he's over here knocking him down.
Curry a backdoor cut.
See, what I like about the Warriors is that they run, man. They actually run back and forth. I mean, you got Draymond Green as your defensive anchor, you know, so.
That's a horse shot.
All right. Oh, Terry Rozier looks like he got a steal there.
Miles Bridges gets inside, looks for help.
No way. Another one? Wow, and I started off saying that this dude can't shoot. Yeah,
Number 1, your forward teammate. Bloody Dotty.
Who said la-di-da?
Kelly Oubre.
Kelly
Can he get
Oubre,
going?
who was playing for the Warriors and had like the worst 3-point percentage. He knocked down a 3.
Curry.
Ooh, nice move.
Hanging in the air with a great
I mean, he didn't need to do all that. He could have just floated it up.
Those Warriors way.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Y'all youngins who over here trying to do crazy ass shit. Yo, just do a simple ass layup. That's it. That's all you gotta do. We don't need no flashiness. It's fundamental basketball. That's it. What that flashiness gonna get you? Nowhere, just on YouTube. And that's it. Kaminga, I know they. Yep. It's Plumlee. I'm telling you, they need a big. They get a big, like a threat big.
That's a three-pointer.
If Gordon Hayward stays healthy too, that dude can shoot.
Plumlee. Hayward hit one a moment ago from that spot.
I watched him in his Butler days. Y'all don't know about that.
4 shots have been on the
Maybe some of
front
y'all
rim.
do, but I don't know.
Quick mistake too last
Alley-oop?
night. Well, no, I did not,
Nope,
but
just kidding.
LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball made it and just stared at
Listen,
the
I'm
rim
gonna tell
as
you
it
this,
went through.
youngins. That shot that's always open is the mid-range shot. Once you get over the screen, it's the center right here. Right here. This shot right here is always open. Bam.
Here's Poole.
Trust me.
Shot clock's at 4.
Who's that, Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins, man. They were here trying to trade him too. Well, I mean, they were okay.
Flopadapa.
What?
By
Flopadapa?
Draymond.
This dude just really say Flopadapa?
Tony Martin had
What
a
the
second
heck?
quarter.
50-47. It's a close game.
Curry.
Money.
His
I mean,
first
it's
three-pointer.
obvious because
Hornets
we're
were up by 6 not that
watching
long ago.
highlights, so of course, right?
And LaMelo lost it,
They took
stolen
it.
away.
Okay.
Oh, Steph Curry, eyes in the back of his head.
There wasn't eyes in the back of his head.
At the
He
rim.
knew the guy was there. He just, come on, man.
Hates it when
I'm
it
telling
hits
you,
the rim.
youngins, don't be flashy.
Cody Martin.
Listen, you know what happens when you flashy? You turn the ball over. Trust me, ask the guys. We play NBA 2K and they're over here. They're bigs and they're over here doing flashy passes and we get a turnover. 1-point game, halftime.
What a shot with the right hand!
And the thing is, the Hornets, they're a very, very
LaMelo's
young
got to be
team.
careful. He's playing with 3 fouls.
And
Curry off the window.
the majority of them are. And that's key in the league, honestly,
Curry.
is running and gunning. And that's why the Lakers lost to OKC twice. We ain't watching the highlights of that, but I made a video of that, and I was very, very disappointed.
One man
But that's only
offense.
because, like, I'm a certain fan for certain players on that team, not LeBron,
Way
who
quicker than
I want them
anyone
to
in
win a
the
ring.
building. Draymond Green still.
but
Yeah, I'd say he's locked in.
listen, they're not hustling. And these young kids ain't got nothing to lose, so of course they're going to be running up and down the court like nothing. So that's key.
Gary Payton, the first was known as the glove. And Miles got pushed.
Man,
Scores
dude.
anyway.
The Warriors are playing without,
Not to slow the other team
was
down.
it
That's
Wiseman?
just how disjointed this
That's
game
crazy.
has been
He's
offensively.
like
Gary Payton
third
at 6'2",
pick, second pick,
is able to score with Mason Plumlee all over
and they
him.
still got him.
Oubre.
He's gonna be, man. That's what I'm saying. The Warriors are right now. I don't think they lost. They only lost one game, and they don't even have Klay Thompson back
Again. Here comes Miles.
and Wiseman.
Score the goal.
Good decision.
Those two have played a lot of games together.
Yeah, this game looks really good. Oh.
Chance for a three-point play. Gary Payton.
Oh, what is this? All right, I apologize. I'm sorry I don't got that YouTube Plus. What? My bad. Back to the game.
Here come the Hornets.
Hey, Twitch, as you can see, this is on YouTube.
Oh, Oubre.
Man, Uber been working on that shot.
Curry's going to put it up. You know that.
No way.
That guy's incredible. He'll take the wind out of your sails.
That's crazy.
Bad pass. Hornets with numbers. Here comes Oubre.
Layup, regular layup.
Nice.
Ain't no flashy, just fundamental basketball. See what happens when you move without the ball, and then whoever has the ball has got a good eye, they'll find you. Just move around. You know, like I do in 2K, I move around without the ball, but you know, some of us just don't pass the ball.
His mind is blown. Uh-oh. Curry.
Man, this game is just
Draymond
back and
Green,
forth,
Andrew
back and
Wiggins
forth,
back in for the Warriors. Curry on the bench.
which is good.
Oh, and Wiggins.
You know, that means that, I mean,
Terry Rozier.
I don't know. I guess you could say they're evenly matched.
Terry Rozier.
But can we say that if they bring in Clay and Wiseman, can we say that they're evenly matched?
Terry. Come alive, why don't you? Oh, back on top.
I mean, for them to be
Terry. For the
this
shoot.
close and like it's been like this, it hasn't been like a huge lead. It hasn't shown it. I mean, it just looks like it's back and forth,
Iguodala
which is really
being
good.
guarded by LaMelo, who's got 5 fouls. Looney.
Wow.
Only so much Miles could do. He's in a bit of foul trouble as well. Green. And what do we have? A timeout called by the Hornet. Gordon Hayward not on the floor.
Tie game. Miles Bridges for the 2. 39 seconds left. I mean, we know the score. We see it on the bottom of the screen, so we see.
Hornets get the rebound.
Missed the free throws.
Hornets playing keep away.
They got
Terry
a
needs
foul,
some help.
right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they got a foul.
And what do we have?
They got a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Okay.
Terry won it.
Man, that announcer was hype. He's hype. You know he going for the Hornets.
And Terry doing his best Curly Neal impersonation. Foul by Looney.
I like Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier was good with the Celtics. It just sucks that he couldn't stay there, but you gotta go where the money's at. But it's just he's been hurt too though, a lot. Like I don't think he's played a full season with them. But 106-102. What a game! What a game! What a game! As you guys can see, you guys can watch this shit on YouTube, and you know, like ain't nothing to it really, you know. So if y'all want to see this, on your own time, y'all can go right ahead. The only difference is I ain't there to give you guys my reaction. If y'all were in chat, then maybe we could you know, you guys can be saying, you know, like, or may not agree with what I'm saying in certain whatever, whenever the game's going on, I could be saying like this dude's ass, and then you guys can be like, no, he's not. So yeah, so that's one game. Again, so we got that game. Trying to see, there was a couple more. I got my phone here, so I could definitely so I'm a Bulls fan. If y'all don't know this, I know they played last night, so we can definitely watch that one. And the Bulls, I mean, listen, they picked up good pieces. I give them that. I give them credit because they finally did something. Because they never do anything. They never, ever, ever, ever do anything. And they never do anything. And they finally did something this year or this offseason. And the reason why, I have a feeling the reason why they did all this was because they were afraid that Zach LaVine was going to leave. Not that he's leaving. He could leave now because he can't. He's on his last year of his contract. So, if they didn't do shit, that was a guarantee he's out the door. Meaning that they would have had traded him before they're gonna trade him before the deadline, or maybe they would have traded him before the season started, which would have sucked. But they would have definitely kept him around, showcase what he's capable of doing, and then there would have been a team out there who would have been on him for sure. But they picked up Caruso. They picked up Lonzo Ball. They picked up DeMar. They also picked up, I don't think they picked him up. I think it was a trade, Derrick Jones Jr. And they traded what's Markkinen, whatever his name is. I know he's playing for the Cavaliers. I don't know what his problem was, but if he didn't want to play for the Bulls, bye. I don't give whatever. Like, there was high hopes for him, but and also the Bulls did make a trade last year, and they got Vucevic, which, listen, I understand in this league, I guess it's the norm now, having a big that shoots threes and it helps you spread the floor, which is great and all. But Vucevic, to me, is not a playoff big. It's not. That's just my opinion. He's not a playoff big. The Bulls aren't a playoff team. Again, my point of view. This is how I feel, and I'm a Bulls fan. This is the team. I should be excited. I should be like, I should have gotten already a Caruso jersey, because he's the GOAT. But yeah, listen, I am excited, but I don't have high hopes. A lot of people, like, once they picked up all these pieces, it's just been like, oh, the Bulls are gonna make it to. No, listen, I don't even think they're getting. Even if they do make the playoffs, they're not getting out the first round. Think about it. Match them up against the Nets. No, even with the Kyrie situation. Again, I'm a Bulls fan. I should be like, the Bulls are gonna win. They're not. The Bulls against the Sixers. They're not. Even with the Ben Simmons situation. And matter of fact, the Bulls played the Sixers twice already, and they lost. Listen, it was close. It came down to the end, fourth quarter or whatever. But they still lost. So imagine you lost 2 games, and you have to win 4 against the team in the playoff. I'm just throwing it out there. Not a playoff team. This is not a playoff team. I don't see them beating the Bucks. Who in the hell is gonna stop Giannis on the Bulls? Who? Levine? No, this is what I'm talking about. There's nobody on the Bulls. There's nobody on the Bulls who's gonna guard Giannis. I'm just saying that right now. Who's gonna guard him? Who? Exactly. So that's 3 teams. The Knicks. Listen. Honestly, if the Knicks and the Bulls played in the playoff, I'm telling you right now, I really don't see the Bulls pulling it off. If anything, I see this going to a Game 7. To be honest, I see that series going to a Game 7. But the way the Knicks have, I've seen them play, they started off well. I haven't really been on them like that towards now. But I know in the beginning of the season, even though it's technically the beginning of the season, but they play defense and they hustle. And you got Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year, and he got Derrick Rose. Listen, whoever got Derrick Rose, I'm rooting for them. How about that? But yeah, I'm just saying, like, you got the Knicks, the Hawks. The Hawks, you see, the Hawks are young. They got the experience now since they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. But to be honest, I don't see the Bulls beating the Hawks in the playoffs. I do not see that happening. I see the Hawks winning that series. Who else we got? How many teams is that? That's what we said: the Nets, we said the Sixers, we said the Bucks, we said the Knicks. I said the Hawks. That's 5. So we got two more teams in the East. I know I'm missing a few. Who am I missing? The Celtics. How do I miss the Celtics? Damn, I'm about to get yelled at for that one. The Celtics. That's 6. There's gotta be another team. That's what I've even said it like before the season started. I said the Bulls best is 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. Is 7th seed at best. I'm trying to see who do I think in the East is better to be a 7th seed than the Bulls. But I think I'm right there. Then I guess 7th seed. I feel like I'm missing another team, but yeah, the Celtics there too. I mean, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I mean, and they got Al Horford. I mean, I know that he's kind of old, but that dude plays hard. That dude plays with heart too. Man, I know I'm missing other people too, man. On the Celtics, I know they got Dennis Schroeder, and Dennis Schroeder, like, unfortunately, he didn't get that pay. I mean, he did get offered a decent amount with the Lakers, but he just thought he was worth more, so he just went out and pretty much took a gamble, and he didn't get paid. But you know what? Listen, he's playing for the Celtics. The Celtics are a really good team, and they needed a point guard. I mean, they got Marcus Smart. I mean, you know, again, if you know me, I'm all about the defense, so of course I'm a huge fan of Marcus Smart. But Dennis Schroeder is definitely playing for a contract next year for sure. So I give him credit for that. I give him kudos for that. And you know, when these players are playing for a contract, they're gonna bust ass. I don't know what it is. Once they get a contract, then injuries and they start missing games. I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm excited about the Bulls, but do I see them getting out the first round? I do not. Again, you guys can agree or disagree. Like I said, it's my point of view. You guys are going to have your own point of view as well. But that's the whole point of this whole experience, this platform, what me and the fellas are trying to build together is just come in here, talk about basketball, talk about the sport we definitely enjoy. I can't say that they love it. I don't know. That's for them to say. I know I love the sport. I know I do for a fact. But those guys can come in here and say what they want to say, But, just coming in here and just, expressing how we feel about the game, certain teams in the league, certain topics that are going around in the league, discussions just with amongst ourselves and with you guys. And hopefully this is something that we can definitely continue to do and make this grow, and hopefully you guys support that. That's I mean whether or not you guys don't support it, I'm still gonna continue to do this. It's basketball. I enjoy it. Like I even wanted to watch old games and just because I was a kid. And you're not really into. I was, but I guess I just didn't. To be honest, I don't remember what I was doing when I was a kid. Except going to school, coming to my grandma's, doing my homework, my mom picking me up, and then that's pretty much a blur after that. I remember watching games at home. My mom was probably strict, and she probably told my ass to go to sleep. I don't know. But yeah, I wish I definitely. I was born in 1990, and that's the Jordan era right there. So everything was Jordan, Bulls. I remember I had my room, I had a twin bed, and my mom had bought me the Chicago Bulls comforter. I had a Chicago Bulls sweater. I remember those things. Space Jam came out. Yeah, so I say I'm a Bulls fan. Now, again, Michael Jordan was hot, really hot. Like he's what you guys today is LeBron. All right, but for there to be a LeBron, there had to be a Jordan, okay? And then for there to be a Jordan, there had to be a Magic Johnson, a Larry Bird, Julius Erving, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, there had to be players before them in order to get this player that we see. So that GOAT discussion, we'll leave it for another day. I would like to have that discussion with the fellas. But I'm just saying, you know, I grew up in that era, but I didn't get to watch him. And I wish I did. But then again, I'm a kid. So it probably wouldn't have been the same. Like, the feelings, the passion wouldn't have been the same. And the funny thing is, talking about, like, the passion, the emotion is not there. So imagine, like, when you're playing basketball with your son or daughter or your sister or brother who are younger, they're playing basketball for school or for AAU or for travel. They don't take it as serious as us older siblings, parents, or whatever. We take that shit seriously because we're like, damn, like, if I would have taken the game seriously, maybe there would have been a different outcome. And then we're trying to, like, implement that energy towards the young ones, and, you know, they're just not like, you know, you just tell them, like, man, if I were you, I would take it seriously. I would do this or that. So, and that's another topic. That's another thing that, you know, I have I have a brother, I have a sister, and they play sports. My sister's still in school. My brother already graduated. But listen, I played basketball in high school, and all I can remember is my mom only going to one game. Only one game. And that was the only game that I actually went off. Like, I was making buckets. I'm not saying I dropped 20, all right? I can't tell you how many I dropped. All I know is that I remember making in shots, and the next day, through in the morning announcements or whatever, like, they had announced my name because I was like one of the top scorers of that game. But that was a game that my mom went to, and I was definitely happy for that. So what I'm trying to get at about that is that that feeling of not having, you know, your parents or brother or sister or a family member at your game, like, it means a lot. It really, really does. And that's why I do my best and try my best to make it to these games, especially for them. I tried my hardest. Like, I know for my brother, and this is just Parks and Rec. And I went to every game, and I missed one game. And I missed one game, and, you know, he doesn't know this, and but I was going through a situation where it was more important. Well, it was a situation that needed to be dealt with at that moment. So unfortunately, I did miss one game, and it hurt me. Like, I was stressing the fuck out because of that one game. Because I didn't miss any game. Because what I was thinking in the back of my mind was when I used to play and how badly I wanted my family to be there. At least one of them, you know? But I get it. They work. They have things to do. And that's okay. That's life, right? We all have to work. We all have to take care of our responsibilities and be able to have the things that we need. So I completely understand that, but, you know, that's why I did everything that I could to be there, especially for my brother. everything for that kid. And he knows whether he knows it or not, but till this day, I would do anything for that kid. And the people who know me, that I would. But I missed that one Parks and Rec game. And they won the whole thing. That year, they won the whole thing. They won the championship. Again, to you guys, is probably nothing because it's Parks and Rec. I get it. But for me, it meant a lot. And then to see the joy on my brother's face, the joy on his team, the coaches, like it was just a feeling that, listen, if you play sports and you enjoy it, you know what I'm talking about. Then he went off and played travel, and he did well there. It was more competitive, but he still played it. And I'm sure I probably went to like 95% of the games. Because I would go there, have my camera, record the game and everything. I had the games loaded up on my laptop, and then something happened to my laptop. So I got a couple games on YouTube. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I have any of the travel games on YouTube. Just thinking about it now. I think I got him playing high school. But trust me, I had all the clips. But anyways, I'm veering off over here talking about other shit instead of watching these highlights with you guys. So, again, I'm hoping that, I don't got that many people in here, but again, this is just, like I said, something to start. And to be honest, a lot of people, like I've watched other streamers, and there's people in the chat, and in the chat they'll be like, hey, what's your advice to becoming a streamer, or what do you think I should play, or what should I do, or any tips or whatever. They all say this, do something you enjoy, you love to do. Just do it. Talk to the camera like people are there watching you. Don't look at the chat, don't look at the viewers. Just talking to the camera, and that's it. That's it. Have a conversation. There's nothing wrong with that. And it may feel weird, but listen, someone may come across your channel or your stream or whatever you're doing, and you may be talking about something that it's relatable, and they might like it, and they'll be like, oh yeah, and then boom, you got a conversation going on with somebody else. And the good thing about this is that you can meet people from all over the world, which is crazy. Like I know I was playing Super Mario and Super Mario Maker, and some dude from like Russia, or he was somewhere in Europe. That's all I can say. I don't remember exactly where, but it was different. And it's crazy because there's so many people. There's so many people around the world, and for them to come across your video or your stream or your gameplay or whatever it is that you're doing, and then to have something in common, or you guys enjoy, you guys have something in common pretty much, and you guys could talk about it. And then it gets in deeper than that. Like right now, I veered off to talking about, my brother and my sister and playing a sport. I'm sure maybe they know somebody that plays a sport. Maybe they have brothers and sisters that play a sport as well. I don't know, unless they tell me. But like, oh yeah, me too. Like that's how you just build that relationship from there on out. You guys get to know each other. This is a great way to do that. Especially if you're like, listen, if you're shy and you're to yourself and it's hard for you to just express yourself and just be open. Listen, I'm sure you talk inside your head and to yourself, right? Just think about it the same way. You're on here. You're talking into a camera. You're just talking out loud, pretty much. That's it. Ain't nothing different to it. Now, you can't be upset if people disagree or make fun of you, like if you look funny or whatever, like I'm sure, like, listen, if you guys saw, I mean, I'm in my room, you guys can see the pillows in the back. I mean, you know, it could look raggedy as hell, whatever. I don't care. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just testing the waters, and then little by little, you know, add some crap in the back like everybody else does. Just just some decoration, I guess. But I don't know. At the end of the day, does it really matter? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, me and the guys, we're trying to get together, trying to get this shit going and get this flowing. And I told the guys I'm gonna go ahead and start doing it. Clearly, they work. I mean, I would be working too, but I'm hurt. I'm on that injury reserve list, so I got the time, and plus the baby sleeping. So, but yeah, I mean, let's get into these highlights, because if not, we ain't never gonna get through any of these games, and we could just be going. I mean, I could be going back and forth all day. But this is what it's all about, really. You know, it's just having a conversation, being able to interact with one another, growing our platform, and just talk about basketball. And that's what we're about. I'm sure we'll veer off and maybe talk about football. I don't think the guys are feeling baseball. One of them plays soccer, so he might be talking about, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. And yeah, that's pretty much the only two guys I know. But like I said, this is where, you know, he will share his knowledge to us, just like I would do to him or to whoever. So it's normal. There's nothing to it. Everybody has a preference and have more knowledge to certain things, you know. So, but I think everybody's different. Everybody brings something to the table, and that's what makes it even better. That's what makes it a team, you know. And even though, I mean, it's not off topic, because this is a good example. When you play basketball, just because you're the best player on the team doesn't mean you're gonna fucking win the game. It takes a fucking team to win the game. So you who think that you're the best motherfucking player on the team, all right, congratulations, great for you. But guess what? You versus a whole team, you ain't gonna win. If you can, send me a video and let me know. And show me that you can take yourself and play against 15 other guys. Good luck with that. That's all I gotta say. But just so you guys know, when you guys there's gonna be players on your team that bring a different set of skill. That's what makes a fucking team. Okay? There may be the best shooter on the team, but that motherfucker can't play no defense. Or you got the best defender on the team. That dude can't shoot. That dude can't make a layup for his life. What makes a team is a different skill set that you guys bring together, and you guys are able to work with one another as one, which is a fucking team. And you guys are supposed to be smart enough to know, okay, if I'm the ball handler, okay, I want to break down the defense so I can get this person who I know can shoot, or get this person to be able to cut and give him the ball at the right time so he can make a successful layup. Like I said, different skill set. So listen, I understand that, you know, when you listen, it's all ego, man. You could walk around school acting like you the shit because you the best player on the team, you getting recruited, this whatever. All right? At the end of the day, you cannot win a game by yourself without 4 other guys on the court plus your bench. I'm just putting that out there. All right? Cuz I hate that shit. I hate that you guys listen, if you're good, you're good. But okay. Now, if you're so great, guess what? If you're such a great player, you make everybody else look better. That's a great player to me. You make the others around you better because you're the coach, you're the general on the floor, on the court. That's what you should be doing. Not taking every shot, not getting every board, No, you're supposed to be able to facilitate and get everybody involved. You know, obviously you got to win the game, but you can't do it by yourself. All I got to say. If not, I'm just going to keep going and going. We ain't going to watch no goddamn highlights, and we're just going to be talking about, I mean, listen, Twitch, it's still basketball. It's still sports. All right, so don't, y'all watch the video and y'all say this ain't sports related. This is sports related. All right, so please don't be saying like, yo, you didn't, you know, no, we're talking about sports and just, you know, like high school ball, travel ball, AAU ball. This is still basketball. It's still a sport. So, like I said, if y'all end up watching the video and y'all like over here analyzing shit, I'm just letting you guys know it's still sports. So, back at the highlights, because if not,
shooting, but Ty Lue before the ball game was quick to point out, listen, he can guard 1
here
through
we got
3
the Bulls and the Clips,
as good as anybody. The ball is
the
up,
bottom
the
right
game
there on the
is
screen,
on,
you guys see the score for the Bulls and
start the fourth
Clips game.
and final quarter as
So like I said, Lonzo Ball,
Options there for the offense.
I'm excited about him. I like his play style. Definitely his shooting. He's worked on his shooting, and he's shooting the three very well.
Never hit iron. Here's Ball, a very improved three-point shooter.
Hey, just talking about it. Look, he just knocked it down.
Gone up dramatically over the last few years.
Levine, what game did I watch him play? Damn, what did they play? Oh, the Warriors. They played the Warriors, and Levine was just, I mean, listen, they lost by a lot, but Levine was just like knocking these deep threes. He was pretty much just knocking any shot at any point in time, pretty much. Like, he can create his own shot. See, like that.
So that's 5 points now. It's an open man for 3.
Too open that time.
DeRozan. Nice pass. Nice pass.
For Green as he flushes it in with the right hand. And ultimately winds up as a turnover. And then Kennard gets it back to man. Perhaps this can ignite the Clippers' offense here. They need something. They
I mean,
8. Timeout Chicago.
Kawhi and Paul George, I mean, this was supposed to be like
DeRozan.
A beast of a duo, to be honest. And honestly,
now with points 7 and 8 here in the first quarter, you'll be a foot taller when you shoot the ball.
It sucks because, like,
Harden's not able to get up and down on the
I mean, I'm not a coach. I mean, I like
mid-range jumper,
Kawhi's play style, but
first quarter points for
I feel like ever since he left the Raptors, man, the dude's just always hurt. Like, he's not playing.
That's when it will reset for the Clippers.
Oh my God! All right, here comes the ads. Oh, look, little baby.
Cruisers
Oh, is that a sign that my baby's up?
With a stretchy waistband.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel like Kawhi, ever since he got his ring, I mean, he got 2 rings. All right, great, but you would think that you know,
very comfortable at
come to the Clippers, you know, gonna try to win one with them. They had a squad too. Honestly, I mean, I don't really feel like
have been able to get that shot off because the defense would have been right in his face. You right there pounding the
they
glass.
made it to what? They made it to the Western Conference Finals last year.
Paying dividends.
Lost to the
That one was
Suns.
too good for us to
And that's without Kawhi.
Caruso for 3. He holds the finish. He knocks it down. Caruso 35%
I
for
don't know why they got rid of Patrick Beverly. I like him too. And again, that's because
trail by a dozen.
defensive. I like defense.
Jackson.
Jackson's a good player.
George. Got it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Clippers will make the playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna make it to the conference finals again, though. To be honest,
A quick trigger for 3. It's good.
it's just like, I don't know. I just
in the first half, Chicago is from distance.
I
The
don't know.
energy has
I
picked
just,
up
I
for
guess
the Clippers. The
it's just
efficiency
Kawhi's
has
energy,
not
man.
yet.
Like watching him,
Long
like
way
they
to
showed
go,
him in
2:51 to play in the second
the
quarter. Man for
conference
three.
finals,
It's
just
good.
chilling up there, like not even with the
Jones
team.
plays
I don't know. Those little episodes there, like that you get to see, is just you kind of like analyze it and just look at it like that.
It's good.
You know,
Makes both free throws. Clippers
up
down
by
by
10.
10. Levine misses. Jackson with a rebound. Reggie looks over his shoulder. Gets it to Batum. The French Knight.
Batum, nice.
With the flush. Only one turnover for what it's worth
shot.
in this second
I don't know,
quarter
he
for
was
the
playing for the
Clippers.
Blazers.
DeRozan.
Sick. He was nice, nasty guy.
Closed out by Batum, but DeMar DeRozan returning home. He's feeling very good. 21 for him. Of course, we'll have the final say in the.
But yeah, like I said, you know, I'm excited about the Bulls. Like I said, the season team, they're gonna be fun to watch throughout the season. But in the playoffs, trust me, I'm gonna be so stressed the fuck out. I'm just gonna be like, I'm not. Listen, I'm not having high hopes for them, man. I'm really not. I broke it down to you guys already and told you guys like the best outcome for them is 7th seed. And even if they end up on like 5 and below, they're not gonna beat the top 4 teams in the East. They're not going to. They're not. They'll be fun. They'll probably get a game or 2, but that's it. Don't it? No, that's not happening.
He goes headlong into the sideline, but it's Caruso that has the.
I like Caruso. Nice. But like I said, entertaining. They're gonna be an entertaining team throughout the whole season. But I'm gonna tell you this: that entertainment is not for the playoffs. I'm just telling you right now, it's not. Playoff basketball is different than in the season. It really is. Y'all can go against me there, but I'm gonna be honest. Playoff basketball is not the same as in the season. It's really not, and that's pretty much in any sport, really. I mean, even in football. In football, it's like in football. I mean, you want to win every game, of course. But there's times where, like, all right, listen, you know what? It's okay if we lose a couple games. We still made the playoffs.
Are you sure this is safe?
All right, sorry about that.
Critics are raving. Ghostbusters Afterlife is.
Nobody want to see no Ghostbusters, all right?
Bulls just 4 of 14 here in the third quarter, so the defense has a say. Get in there, count it on a foul. Paul George with 19. Big league
like I said,
Yes.
again, Paul George can't do it by himself. I mean, I'm sure there's other players on the team, you know, but like.
Chicago will have the ball to start the
What
fourth.
they have on Bledsoe? I feel like they got Bledsoe. Yeah, look at him right there. Yeah, they got Bledsoe. Yeah.
Has been brilliant this last week, and he remains that way.
Man.
17 for him.
Listen, honestly, I don't think Tyronn really got to get a coach.
In the first half,
he's a puppet, and that's why he was with the Cavaliers. Just letting you know, any coach that's with LeBron is a puppet, except for Eric Spoelstra. Because Pat Riley ain't having that shit. But any other coach, was it Mike Brown who got all them wins because of LeBron? He didn't do shit. What did he do? He just got the fucking title of being a coach. That's it.
Looking for the lead. George puts it up off the window. It's good. Are you kidding me? Paul George with 24.
But listen, watching all these highlights is just Paul George. Maybe I saw Eric Bledsoe, Batum make a dunk. I mean, the Bulls, I'm seeing Caruso, I'm seeing DeRozan, I'm seeing Levine, I'm seeing Ball, I'm seeing I should know this guy's name. AJ Green. AC Green, some shit like that.
But the Bulls able to recover and deflect. DeRozan runs into man. Good ball movement for Levine.
What a hand in his face, man.
By Reggie Jackson, Levine now with 4 threes.
That's confidence, man. You gotta have that confidence. Oh, good hands.
Deflection by the Bulls.
Good movement.
On the wing for 3. It is good.
I mean, listen, if you got a hand in his face and he still makes it, you can't be mad at that. That's part of the game. Either he's gonna make it or miss. It's part of the game. Can't really be disappointed as long as you did your best. You know, because if you jump and then you jump at him, you might foul him. So it's just better to just, you know, hands up, just like DeRozan did. It's okay. That's okay. It's a 4-point game.
6 minutes left.
Almost 6 minutes left.
4-point game. DeRozan in his wheelhouse. Buck going up, counted in a foul.
Listen, when they picked up DeRozan, I was not, because to me DeRozan and Levine play the same way. They're still nice and patiently too.
Get a score on the other side. You're not going to erase this deficit on
yeah, because I'm thinking DeRozan like in his Toronto days, and Levine plays the same way. He's a slasher, he's a dunker. He occasionally shoots. I mean, he's shooting a lot now. But Levine, if you know Levine, that dude is a pure dunker. Yeah, I know it. He definitely working on that fucking shot.
Timeout called.
But DeRozan, to me, I just felt like, okay, these guys ain't going to work because Levine, I mean, then again, at the end of the day, this is Levine's team. So I'm sure DeRozan knows that. But there's going to be times where Levine's not going to have a good game. Like I said, this dude is shot creator, man. Just like nothing, just pulling up, knocking it down.
But the Chicago Bulls will snap the streak for the Clippers tonight. Clippers suffered their first loss in the month of November, but battled back after a 1-4 start. Clippers fall to now 8-5.
So the Bulls won by 10. Good game, good game. So yeah, so like I said, my thought behind the Bulls picking up DeRozan, like I said, I wasn't feeling it. I felt like maybe they could have got somebody else. Honestly, I mean, even if they picked up DeRozan, they were still in talks of them actually picking up Paul Millsap. I really like Paul Millsap because Paul Millsap would have been that power forward, that body that I think that they need. They definitely need that. But of course, motherfucker jumped on the bandwagon and was playing with the Nets. Talking about the Nets, I think they played last night. I think that could be the next one that we watch. All right. But yeah, I mean, it's just listen, I don't got nothing against the Nets. I just I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, who can I they're like the Miami Heat. When everybody wanted to play with Miami Heat because they had LeBron, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, everybody wanted to go to the Heat. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, I mean, listen, if you're a free agent, you're a free agent. So listen, that gives you the option to go wherever you want. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Actually, I'm not against that at all. That's the part of the whole process. My thing is that, like, the James Harden situation, like, the dude, you know, brought bad energy. Like, listen, I can understand why Harden did what he did. But he just, it just sucked how that went down. I mean, I get it, dude. You've been playing for, you know, you signed, you got traded to the Rockets. You were their franchise player, and you pretty much put that team on your back. And they did what they could to help you build or have a support cast, you know, teammates where you could have had an opportunity to make it to the finals. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like they made it to the playoffs like every year. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I feel like they definitely made it to the playoffs like every year when he was with them. Now, of course, eliminate first round, second round, you know. But the opportunity that they really, really had was when Chris Paul was there. I don't know what fallout that they had, but man, yo, the game that I definitely remember is game 1 against the Golden State Warriors, and all they did was hold the ball till like 20 something seconds left on the shot clock. Like, what? That was pretty much the whole entire game. No ball movement, just dribble for 20 seconds. Then you want to pass the ball. What? If they would have not... Listen, like I said, I definitely remember that game. That game got me mad because, like, okay, listen, the Warriors already won. I don't want to see them win again. I'm okay with Harden getting to the finals with Chris Paul, with the Rockets. That would have been something different, and I would have definitely enjoyed, and that would have been an opportunity where they would have won a ring. I'm just saying. But, of course, you get to that point in your career, you're not getting any younger, you're getting older, you want to win a ring, right? So, you're going to force yourself out of that situation and tell that organization, be like, hey, listen, you know, I did everything I could. I've been loyal to you guys. I've done everything I could. At least, you know, out of respect from you guys, let me go where I want to go. I get that. I completely get that. I don't know. It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that pretty, though. The way I'm making it seem like, you know, you go in there, you talking to the GM or whatever, be like, hey, listen, you know, even before the season starts, it's like, hey, listen, like, it's been fun. I understand I'm under contract and stuff like that, and I don't want to be, you know, a bad vibe or you know, bring in bad energy to the group or whatever. But I want to, you know, like, I want to be traded. Of course, you're going to be traded to the East, and they ain't trying to play against each other, but, you know, you went to a team where it gives you a huge advantage, I would say. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, listen, you made that money already. Now it's time for you to win a ring, right? I think that's how it goes for guys who haven't been able to get over that hump, I guess. So, can you be mad at the guy? No. Could things have been could have gone smoother or under wraps? Like, keep that shit under wraps. Like, there's no need to, you know, bring that shit up. Like, the media really eats these motherfuckers up. Like, keep your business behind closed doors. Like, there's no need to air that shit out. The Ben Simmons situation, keep that shit behind doors. The Kyrie situation, like, the media just blows that shit up. You know, and then that's when, you know, you got people, you know, sports analysts over here breaking it down, reporters and stuff like that, just, you know, adding their 2 cents to it. I mean, I guess I'm doing the same thing too, but I'm just adding my opinion, and you guys just take it for what it is. That's pretty much how it goes, right? Can I be mad about the guy? No. Like, Harden's a really great player. Dude, ridiculous scorer. Can average a triple-double pretty much every game as well. Dude does it all. Like, once he got traded to the Nets, that dude was putting up triple-doubles like nothing, you know? And the dude does not have to carry this team on his back. He does not have to carry the load no more. So he can come in here and do whatever the fuck he wants, really. Really, whatever he wants. He can score, he can facilitate, he can play defense when he needs to. I mean, listen, when you get older, the defense is not at the highest level as what it used to be when you were younger. And that's why you got these young kids over here running around like nothing. But when they get older, it'll, you know what, I wasted all my energy on offense. Should I really waste? That's why you got bench players, just for that reason, you know. But now Harden doesn't have to carry the load. You got Durant, you got Kyrie. Even Kyrie said it too. Like, he didn't mind getting away from playing point. Like, Harden could play point. And then, to be honest, these three don't need to be on the floor every game. They do not need to be on the floor every game, and they'll still make the playoffs. And that's what I've been like analyzing lately, is that these top players don't play every game. Like, you know, I'm just thinking like back in like the Jordan era, Jordan played every fucking game. I mean, when he got hurt, obviously he missed time, but after he was hurt, that dude played every game. And I'm sure there's other players out there who played every game. Hurt, too. Even hurt, they still played. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, and that's why I have a lot of respect for players back in the day. Back in, you know, I mean, for Yaz back in the day. But I'm just saying, like, they used to play every single day. Now, fucking Kawhi. Goddamn. What is wrong with you? You know? Like, your team needs you. And there's high expectations. Get the fuck in there. LeBron, I mean, listen, I get LeBron runs that team. I'm sorry. He runs that team. So, hey, I'm sitting out. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Nothing. Anthony Davis, same shit. He's getting the LeBron treatment. Because those are their franchise players. And whatever they want goes. That's how that shit goes now. Not like the Lakers need them, but, you know, if the Lakers want to be at the top of their game again, you know, like, look at all the young players that they lost just to have this duo, pretty much, just to have the LeBron and Davis experiment. You know, they gave up Lonzo Ball. Look at him. He was doing good for the Pelicans. Imagine Lonzo Ball and Zion Williamson. Now Lonzo, I mean, listen, the Pelicans didn't want to pay him. And look, Lonzo got paid, right? Brandon Ingram got paid. Drafted by the Lakers, got paid from the Pelicans. All just to have Anthony Davis. Jordan Clarkson, 6th man of the year. Utah Jazz. Was playing for the Lakers. Alex Caruso, playing for the Bulls. Won a ring with the Lakers. Got rid of him. I mean, not to get Anthony Davis because they already had Anthony Davis. Julius Randle, most improved player of the year. Playing for the Knicks and got paid. Imagine those guys with the Lakers. Like, Julius Randle's a superstar for the fucking Knicks. The Knicks. The Knicks. Who just suck at picking up free agents during free agency. Nobody wanted to play for them. Now look at them. I feel like I'm missing more. Oh, what is it? Josh Hart plays for the Pelicans. That dude can shoot. That dude plays hard. That dude can play. Again, pieces that the Lakers gave up just to have Anthony Davis. You know? Kyle Kuzma. I don't care what y'all say about Kyle Kuzma. I like Kyle Kuzma. I think that dude can score. I think when I watch him play the game, yeah, he's just like he just wants to score. He's just like pretty much like fed up with the fact that everybody else gets to handle the ball but him. And every time he had the ball, he would shoot and he would make it. All right, I don't care what y'all say. I mean, people make fun of him or whatever, but you know what? That dude could ball, and that dude's balling in Washington. So I don't care what y'all say. I know I'm missing other people. But I'm just saying, like, you know, young studs, young ballers that can actually play the game and have fun. You know, now look at the Lakers. I mean, listen, I'm still disappointed that they lost twice to OKC. Twice. I'm still disappointed in that. And yo, against the youngest team in the league too. That's the crazy part. So, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. So, that being said, my little man is up. I just heard him crying. So I'm sorry that we didn't get through all the highlights, but I'm hoping that, you know, whoever gets to watch this or who's watching it right now, if y'all enjoyed it, great. I appreciate it. Again, if there's any advice that you guys have, any recommendations, like I said, you know, we're open to it. Me and the guys, we're definitely trying to get things going here together, trying to build this platform together. So you guys have something to enjoy to watch. And also, like, this is a platform where I guess Twitch helps streamers like ourselves in this specific sports category. So hopefully, you know, we get the support from you guys and we get the support from them to make this a routine, make this something that you guys can come, vent, enjoy, talk about sports, talk about life, and go from there and have some fun. That's pretty much what we want. We want to just come in here and spread that good energy, spread that good vibe, and just be positive. And, you know, especially with, you know, what's going on with today, with, you know, the sickness, diseases, and shit like that, and, you know, people coming and going. I mean, it's life, you know. So it's not just about sports. It's about everything, and that's, you know, what we want to do. We just want to, you know, listen, you know, there's gonna be people out there who's having a bad day. There's going to be people who are going through tough times. And to be honest, it's normal. It's really, really normal. Because it's life. Everybody has a different story, but it's relatable. And we can definitely find a comparison, you know? Or maybe we went through a certain certain experience that's almost similar to yours, and we can give, you know, maybe we went through something that you haven't, or you're about to, or you feel like you're going to, and you're afraid to go through it. And maybe, you know, some of us have gone through it already, and maybe we can help and inform you on what to do or what not to do in certain situations. And that's with, you know, that's with everything. So, and that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build that platform where, I mean, listen, I don't want to call it competition. There's millions of other streamers out there. And on millions, I mean, I don't want to say millions, but other platforms available. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I mean, YouTube. You got hella people live who are saying the exact same thing. Who got a fan base, who support one another and do exactly that. And what makes us different, I mean, is us. We're different. I mean, listen, like I said, everybody's different. Everybody has their own, has their different story in life. Like, you know, everybody's been through different things in life. But we all live the same life. We just have a different upbringing. We experience different shit. Or we may have experienced the same shit. That's really it. But we definitely want, listen, I'm the type of person that's always hyped, always energetic, always just like always in a good mood. Listen, I'll have my days too. But especially now having a kid, I don't want that energy around him. You know, when I'm around him, all I want to do is just laugh with him. I just want him to have a good time. If me and the missus are having a little disagreement or whatever, trust me, I do my best to just. I mean, listen, I don't really blow up. I really don't. I mean, I may cuss, you know, here and there, but I mean, you know, everybody has disagreements all the time. That's normal. It's how you handle it. If you need to take a break or get some air, it's okay. That's all right. Go outside. Go get, you know, if you smoke, you smoke. If you drink, you drink. But you know, like I'm not saying, you know, like hard smoke or hard drink, but I'm just saying, like, if you need to go do something just to blow off some steam, that's okay. Listen, I used to just go out to the park and just shoot around and play basketball. Just, you know, whatever. When something was going on and something really bothered me or whatever, I would just go to the park and just shoot. You know, or get in my car and just go for a ride, blast the music, listen to some good shit, and, you know, get that energy back, you know? And having a kid, I know that they feed off that energy, so they know what's going on. Same thing. It's funny how this can go back to sports, though. You know, if your team is down by 20, 30 points, you see the energy on the bench. You see your teammates, like, with their heads down. You know, if I were there, I mean, the coach's job is to pretty much amp them up. Like, listen, like, you know, we're not done yet. And even if you guys are done, so what? Take advantage of the time that you guys have in the game, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So you guys need to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way, whether if it's in a game, whether it's getting a scholarship, getting an opportunity to go to a college or do something that you're passionate about. You got to go and get it. That's pretty much it. So, and it's got to be something you really want. It can't be something that someone's telling you to do or forcing you to do, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be the same. Like, you can't enjoy something because someone else enjoys it more than you, and that was the only option you had. That's not true. You have other options. You just need to speak up, say how you really feel, tell them what you really want to do, and just do it. At the end of the day, family will always support you. And if you don't have family to support you, I'll support you. We got a group of fellas here that will support you. There's millions of other streamers out there who will support you. And that's what we're all about. So, like I said, obviously, you know, I'm trying to push the sports thing, of course. Something that is, you know, the basis. But at the end of the day, without life, without, you know, your day-to-day routine, without the shit that you go through, you wouldn't be who you are today. And like I said, everybody has something to bring to the table, just like everybody has a different skill set to make a team. Again, that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build a team. You know, a team all around the world, different languages, different experiences, a variety. Because that's what makes a team. You know, different cultures, you know, different everything. Because like I said, we all have different skill sets. And that's what wins the game at the end. So, leaving it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys were able to hear me clearly. If you guys hear some like noise or whatever in the back, that's because it's hot as hell up here. Because my room's up in the attic. So, but I got the fan there too. And if you guys know me, I fucking love the cold. So, if that's annoying, I'll lower it down, or I don't know. I don't want to put the volume down on the mic because I don't know if you guys will be able to hear me clearly with the highlights playing in the back. So I don't know. It's just, like I said, it's just, you know, it's a work in progress. So again, appreciate who is here and who's watching, or whoever gets to watch the video. I appreciate it. If you made it this far, thank you very much. And I hope to hear from you guys. I hope you know, we can build this team and you know, help one another out. So again, thanks again. I appreciate it. And hope to see you guys soon. Again, I apologize for not going through all the highlights. I mean, because there was other games too, but maybe I can quickly just let you guys know who's playing today. I guess that's how I should end it, right? So today, on the 15th of November, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Cavaliers. We got the Kings versus Detroit. Matter of fact, I just picked who I think is going to win. All right. Boston, Cleveland. I'm choosing Boston. Sacramento Kings. Damn, I haven't even talked about them versus Detroit. I'm going with the Kings. I like De'Aaron Fox. New Orleans Pelicans versus Washington Wizards. Honestly, I'm going with the Wizards. Orlando Magic versus the Atlanta Hawks. I'm going with the Hawks. Indiana Pacers at New York. I'm going with New York. Denver versus Dallas. Oof. I'm going with Denver. They won their last game. Houston Rockets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Going with the Grizzlies. Phoenix Suns versus Minnesota. And Minnesota's at home. Damn. I'm surprised. I'm kind of like, I'm sure you guys are probably saying the Suns, but I'm honestly going with the Wolves on that one. Miami versus OKC, going with OKC. Toronto versus Portland, going with Portland. The Bulls? The Bulls versus the Lakers? Oh, man. I definitely got to watch that game. Fuck. I'm going with the Bulls. Fuck you, LeBron. Yeah, so that's those are tonight's games. So hopefully I'll be on tomorrow and then, you know, put up the score, maybe watch some highlights, hopefully maybe watch the Bulls and Lakers highlights. Hopefully that'll be an interesting game, hopefully. Cuz the Lakers just listen, they won against the Spurs, but again, close games. Like I feel like this is a team that they should have blew out. The fucking OKC is the same thing too, but again, I mean, it is what it is, right? A W. So, anyways, let you guys go. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming through, and hope to hear from you guys. See you guys tomorrow. So, again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, you guys, at the end of the day, enjoy it. You know. And if you're having a bad day, keep your head up. Tomorrow's another day. Keep pushing through. Keep moving. Things will come your way. All right? So, thanks again for watching.